how bad is it looking as far as the food demand supply situation is concerned?
Yeah, in some of those countries you outlined at the outset, that's quite problematic, particularly in areas of the Middle East and Africa. We've got issues with production in some areas around the world. And as you alluded to already, the supply chain concerns, particularly out of grains from the Black Sea, is a bit problematic still with the issues in Ukraine. And then you've got other factors around the world, like the problems we've got in India with low production as well, and food inflation, which is causing the government to restrict exports.
But how much can India really fill the gap, bridge the gap of what may come by in terms of supply disruption? Because I think for key essential staples that Ukraine exports, the grain deal, the Black Sea route is very, very important. I think it is the route through which 20% of global supplies come out.
That's correct. Actually, if you include Russia in that mix as well, so Russia and Ukraine, for some of those soft commodities like wheat and barley and rapeseed or canola, they can be up to 30% of exportable product comes from that Black Sea region, Russia and Ukraine combined. So, yeah, that's the area that is quite significant. But when you've got that factor that's problematic and a little bit uncertain in terms of how that's going to play out into 2024, then when you have other countries then also like India, restricting movement, then it just adds to that supply pressure.
Yeah, restricting movement on really key agricultural commodities like rice, sugar and onions. We all need and love those. Matt, what is the lingering price impact, do you think, of those Indian export restrictions?
Well, we've already seen with low production, some of those, say for sugar example, we've seen pricing of sugar globally going to the highest on record in recent months. And so that's problematic for those that rely on that. It's a key input, not just to food products, but also you have a lot of that product goes into the generation of things like biodiesel and ethanol fuels. So it has an impact in terms of the energy requirements for some countries as well, and the pricing of those energy commodities. Onions are probably less problematic. Those kind of foodstuffs you can, to a degree, supplement with other products. But it's the key things like rice and sugar. They're key stable commodities in some of these lower income countries. So you don't need too much of a price disruption to start to cause food insecurity in those nations.